Thursday morning, 8 o'clock on this July 24th. Thanks so much for joining us here on ARC Rochester. I'm Stephannie Joseph.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We have 2 full hours to get through. So let's run down what we have brewing for you this Thursday.
Yeah, today we are looking ahead to a special event that celebrates the rich culture and heritage of gospel music. We'll learn more about some of the local groups and choirs participating and how you can attend the Gospel Jubilee.
And then coming up, the chefs from Terry's Tips and Beef BBQ will be pulling up to the station with their food truck. We're going to be digging into some of the saucy offerings and learning more about their family-owned business.
Looking forward to that.
Hope they brought the tofu.
Right. And also later on, we are looking ahead to this weekend for the special Steel Rail Revival music event happening in Fairport. We're going to be sitting down with the festival organizer to learn more about the special foundations that will benefit. And we will also be getting a live studio performance from one of the bands that has taken the stage.
Love the in-studio performances. The energy they bring to this place.
It's great.
It's very nice. We like that. Before all of that, though, we do want to get a check of the forecast because it is going to be hot, hazy, humid, steamy, soupy. All of the adjectives out there today.
Tropical.
Meteorologist tropical.
Yes.
Ooh.
Mark McLean in the Weather Center with today's 90-degree temps.
Speaking of high energy tosses, right?
Listen, I try. We're on coffee number,
8,
I don't remember.
10.
Something.
Well, you're on 2
5,
before
like
you
2
even
hours
leave
ago,
the house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to wake up, Mark.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Speaking of high energy, the energy in the atmosphere, right? Already starting out from the mid-70s out there this morning. Upper 70s for Ontario and 78 in Dansville for 8 o'clock in the morning. That's a pretty lofty number down to our south. A lot of these areas, of course, are going to be in the 90s today. When you put that combo of temperature plus relative humidity together, check out some of the values. You may feel like it's in the upper 90s in Rochester, Greece. Look back to the west towards Albion there at 97. And the futurecast for us does keep it dry today, so you can count on that hazy sunshine. But tomorrow, there is that chance that we get some passing showers and thunder, so this is something that may cool it down just a little bit heading into Friday. We'll have to watch that for you on ARC Rochester tomorrow morning. Join us. We'll be tracking down some of those showers and thunder showers. The hour-by-hour forecast, though, today, if it gets up to 93, I think that makes it the second warmest day so far of 2025. The sunshine continuing through this evening, and yeah, it's just tropical air ahead. We're going to stay into the 80s into this weekend, but you know, we can see a little break from this heat and humidity in the forecast, and temperatures back in the 70s. We're going to have a look at that coming up in about 15 minutes or so.
All right, sounds like a plan, sir. We appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, let's go off the top now and start with some things that piqued our interest this morning. I'll go first today. So Uber is launching a new pilot program that allows women to choose other women as drivers. So the rideshare service says the new feature gives women riders and drivers, quote, more choice, more confidence, and more flexibility on the app.
Okay.
So the company says it got positive feedback during tests overseas. It first launched in Saudi Arabia back in 2019. The feature is now in 40 countries on multiple continents, and over 100 million trips have been completed using the feature. According to a map on Uber's site, those countries include India, much of South America, and France. The company says there are 3 ways women could choose in the U.S. One is on demand, so a normal way to request a ride, just going on the app. Users will see an option for women drivers and can choose it if they prefer. Another option, of course, reserving in advance. The final one is setting a preference in the app settings. So as for women drivers, they can request trips with women riders, even if it's during peak hours. As with the last option, they would have to update preferences in their settings. And it's important to note that this is rolling out in 3 U.S. cities right now, so LA, San Francisco, and Detroit. That'll happen over the next few weeks. The people, they are sounding off about this on social media already. One person, let's see if we can pull that up here, is praising the decision. They say, quote, absolutely outstanding, finally. But others are not so optimistic about this new feature. This person says, quote, enjoy the incoming lawsuit for sex discrimination or allow men to opt out if riding with female drivers. Now, some people were inspired to make other suggestions after the announcement. So this user says, I'm sure you guys have a lot of law enforcement professionals contracting with you. They should be an option as well. Now, Nick here is on both sides of this. In an X post, he said, quote, I get why this is happening and I understand it. this should absolutely be an option for both genders. But others are hoping the app develops more safety features. Mason writes, quote, maybe conduct background checks. It's also time to require in-cabin cameras to protect drivers and passengers. Now, again, this program will launch in 3 U.S. cities over the next few weeks, for right now at least. There's a lot to get into here in terms of those comments.
I feel like background checks are probably part of it. I believe background checks is already something that these drivers have to pass in order to become an Uber driver. But as for the naysayers, get lost. Like, if it makes some people feel safer to be riding with a female driver, so they know they're not going to get oogled by some guy sitting in the front seat, then a lawsuit. Enjoy the incoming lawsuit. Come on.
I would say, since it's been launched in other countries, and the map, if you see it on Uber's website, it's pretty extensive in terms of the places that it's currently going on in. So I feel like if it was such an issue elsewhere, then it wouldn't have spread as it did. And Uber is also, they said somewhere on the website that they're kind of adjusting it to, the places that it's launched in. So I think they're being mindful of some cultural preferences, maybe, if you will. I personally don't see an issue with it. I know that family members of mine have expressed, wanting a preference like this. So I see how some people would, be okay with this. On the other hand, I think there's a concern about availability of drivers.
Sure.
But go ahead. Yeah.
I don't think that's something you can resolve.
Right.
There's only a certain number of female drivers that are working for Uber at a particular time of day. Guess what? If it means a longer wait time, you can either take that option or you can opt out of it. You've got both choices there.
Yeah.
But complain about it. Like, why are we putting energy complaining about that?
Yeah. It's just a new feature, just like when it came to getting to share a ride. What do they call it? Like,
I don't know. Ride split share?
Yeah, something like that. Like, it's not for everybody. So
no.
Don't do it.
So don't do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People, focus. Let's move along to mine, and we are following a controversy in Lawrence County, Tennessee this morning, where a school attendance policy is raising concerns among parents, and it could end in court for some families. So, according to reporting from WSMV, the Lawrence County school system will no longer accept doctor's notes as a way to excuse student absences. That's right. Starting this fall, students will be marked simply as present or absent, regardless of any medical documentation. The district says the change is aimed at improving chronic absenteeism, which affected about 14% of students last year. But under the new rules, absences add up quickly, and the consequences, they escalate fast. According to policy documents, intervention begins at 3 absences. By 5, an attendance contract may be issued. At 8 absences, families without a chronic illness form or an approved plan on file may be referred to juvenile court for truancy. During a June school board meeting, the director of schools said, "You can bring all the doctor's notes you want. It is still unexcused." He went on to say, "We've all gone to work sick and hurt and beat up." Parents called that comparison inappropriate, and the response was rather immediate. In comments shared with WSMV, Nikki wrote, "To say that a doctor's note will not count is absurd. Kids can't be expected to come to school sick, hurt, and beat up just because adults do." Paul added, "That's ridiculous." Well, I guess that's a way of pushing parents toward homeschooling. Others are worried about public health. Brooke says these poor kids will be sicker than ever if their classmates have to come to school contagious. That's something I think a lot of people are feeling. And Greg took aim at the leadership, writing, "Recall elections need to happen for every school board member that supported this." Parents also question the logic. James asking, how would a doctor confirming 5-hour visit not suffice? For context, WSMV also reached out to other Tennessee school districts. They found that most still accept doctor's notes as a valid absence excuse. Some allow up to 5, sometimes even more, excused days with either a parent or physician documentation. Now, Lawrence County officials say their policy focuses on early intervention, taking aim at long-term academic success, and they say it's not punishment. Now, yes, listen, chronic absenteeism is an issue everywhere. It is. But I don't think the kids that are chronically absent are the ones coming in with the doctor's note when they missed 2 days of school because they've got laryngitis or the flu. I don't think the students that are chronically absent are the ones with parental consent that their kid was missing class. I think that's a different group, and we need to focus on that. I think we kind of took spaghetti and threw it at a wall here. And instead of covering one particular niche issue, maybe it's not so niche, but one issue, we kind of cast a wide net, and it's not sitting well with most folks there in Lawrence County, Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I can't think of like the pressure, especially high school students, for example. I once was so stressed that I made myself sick, and I still didn't stay home or anything. So I would have appreciated a day, just one day. We ended up getting like a snow day or something. But besides the point, we need not to worry about whether an absence will be excused, because there are so many other pressures that kids have to worry about. And so to add this on top of that is not going to help with learning. It's going to distract them from the learning. So a lot to get into here. I'm glad that at least when it comes to other districts, it seems to be like, oh, we understand a sickness is a sickness.
I think you got to take into account, though, also the mental well-being of the student. If a kid clearly needs a day, you got to give the kid the day.
Yeah.
You do.
You do.
And for the guy putting these rules in place, the superintendent there, certainly hope he doesn't get a cough or anything this flu season.
Yeah.
Because listen, if I were a parent there, I'd be watching like a hawk, making sure that guy were in the office every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Sorry, you can't go home early. I know you don't feel good. I know you twisted your ankle. I know you broke your arm.
Yeah.
You can't go home early. No excuse. We've all hurt. We've all worked.
Yep.
Bruised and beat up, he says. Hey, stick around. We've got a lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we are checking in with Chris Lopez, who is using his taste buds to go back in time.
Don't forget that you can watch us on the go wherever you are by streaming us live on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We're back after this.
Genesee Country Village and Museum has a lot of events going on this summer that make for a great family weekend.
That's for sure. Earlier this morning, Chris Lopez previewed their Taste of History event, and now he's out on the field burning off some of those calories. Hey there, Chris.
Hey, what's up, guys? You guys are staring at the past champions of the National Silver Ball Tournament. It's been happening for 25 years. The champions, though, have been going on for 23, and there's going to be a new champion crowned soon. And for more information, I want to go to Brian. You're the interpreter of all this, and I've been asking you baseball questions in between this segment. There is so much to know about this game, and I thought I knew it all, but not when it comes to 19th century baseball. Tell me some of the hugest discrepancies between today's game and the game back then.
We play by the rules of 1868 here at the museum, and so a ball hit into foul territory on one bounce is still an out. 3 balls are a walk. If somebody walks on 3 balls, everybody on base walks, not just the person at the plate. A fair foul rule is a ball that's fairly hit, even just a foot in front of the plate, can be a fair ball forever. It's not like today's game. Go ahead.
And when is this tournament taking place, right?
It's going to be August 8th, 9th, and 10th, with the championship being on the 10th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
And what's the admission? If people want to come in here, they want to check this out, they want to see the baseball played like how it was in the 19th century.
It's only $8 on Friday for the first games at 4 o'clock and then at 6. And then for Saturday and Sunday, it's only $10 to get in to watch the games and see the museum that day as well.
Okay, and this field is completely different from what people look at when they go to a Rochester Red Wings game, right? That home field, that home run fence that people traditionally think of is not really a home run fence. It's not really to keep any animals out. It was
typical of keeping non-paying fans out. They wanted to keep people that were not paying the admission to get in to watch the baseball games away from the field watching the ball players.
And speaking of paying, the players did not get paid to do this early on.
They're primarily social clubs, either in cities like Rochester or in small towns and villages throughout New York State. But not until the 1870s you start seeing people like the Cincinnati Red Stockings go out and be paid to play baseball.
And the fields that are the uniforms that we're looking at now, these guys have the uniforms, but these are actual teams that existed back in the 19th century. Tell me a little bit about them.
The FC uniforms are the Flower City, a team from Rochester, New York, and also the Rochesters are a team from Rochester as well. The Flower City uniform is modeled after the Cincinnati Red Stockings, the red stockings, the short pants, and the caps as well.
And Brian, this is a huge game even today, 19th century style. People are like, well, I just play baseball the actual, modern way. But you said there's teams that play 19th century just all around the country. Tell me how far this goes.
Over 200 teams from across the country, from the East Coast in Maryland, Delaware, Massachusetts, all the way across to the Midwest, Ohio, Michigan, and to the West Coast, to Oregon, and states on the West Coast as well.
Thank you so much. I want to try my hand at hitting a ball. Now, I do want to say the ball is slightly different from a modern ball. Players here were telling me the ball is a little bit different depending on how long you play with it, essentially. So the more they play with the ball, the more it gets warped, the softer the ball gets. And I want to show you guys something. They don't play with any type of protection at all. If there was an umpire here, he would not have a mask on. None of the players would be wearing gloves at all. The bats were entirely different lengths. None of them were all the same standard length that you would see today. And also, they had a ton of style. And by a ton of style, all they wore were black boots. I want to go over to you, sir. You've been playing this game how long? You played traditional baseball, but then you started switching over to 19th century.
Vintage here for 3 years now, because you have to be a certain age to play.
Okay.
So I've been playing for 3 years. My dad's been playing for like 10. I think Stubby's been playing for 25. So
biggest change between modern baseball and this game here?
Easily no gloves.
No gloves.
Yeah, it's a whole different experience fielding third without a glove.
It looks painful. I was watching you guys play catch out there. I want to try. I'm going to send it back to you in studio on this hit here.
Got the label up.
Label up?
Yep.
Okay.
Sign that guy up.
See ya.
Wow.
See ya, Dan. See ya, Steph.
Wow.
We got much more coming up for you guys here on Arc Rochester.
You're supposed to run to the base.
Oh, is he? He's Yeah.
Come on, get a home run. Get a home run. Run, run, run. Keep going, Chris. We're still watching you. No, we're not. Hey, don't go anywhere. When we come back, it's this morning's weather trivia.
Meteorologist Mark McLean will join us after this. Welcome back at 8:23. Meteorologist Mark McLean joins us now with a look at today's hot and humid temperatures and, of course, weather trivia.
Yeah, pretty warm stuff out there. 93 we're forecasting today, so we get above that 90-degree threshold. That's the 7th time already this summer. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
it's a almost a seasonal number, so that you'd expect to see that probably by early September. So it's been warm. It's been dry.
I'm not
for
going
us.
to complain.
I know. We've had summers where we've had 0. I can remember the summer after Mount Pinatubo erupted in the early 1990s. It was at the equator, lowered the temperature of the planet almost a degree for the following year.
Wow.
It was 0.6 or something like that. But our summer we were just stuck in a pocket of low pressure for much of the summer. Our high temperature that summer that followed in 1992, I think it was 87 degrees. It was the high for the whole entire summer. So. If you like it hot, you like this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a good July for you.
They say some like it hot.
Some like it hot, and they had it hot in Brockport, New York. How about this? Did you know that there's weather records for other places too?
What?
Yeah. How about that? One of the following temperatures is the hottest temperature ever recorded in Brockport, New York. How hot did it get way back when? So this would be the all-time peak. Was it 98? Was it 101? Was it 104 or 107? Now, we talked about
Do we get
Rochester.
to know when?
This was in 1911.
1911.
Yes.
Okay.
So it goes back a ways.
Okay.
We talked about Rochester's all-time record, right?
Yes. What was it yesterday? 100?
It was
What was that?
102.
102.
Oh.
Yep. So,
Okay. Listen, I think I have a decent guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got a 1 in 4 chance, even if you are just guessing.
Very true.
So-
Very true. And all of those temperatures, they're rather close.
Yeah.
So
I figured because, I wouldn't put 90 up there. Anyone that's lived here for any length of time knows that it gets into the 90s in
Yes.
Western New York.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it wouldn't be fooling anybody with that one.
And
Or
today is-
throwaway answer is what you call it, right?
Yeah.
One of the answers is always
the ding dong.
the ding
The
dong.
ding dong.
Which one of those is the ding dong?
That's a great question.
Because
There's
it's
a lot
your
of
question.
good distractors.
Yes.
So circle back on that one.
Okay.
Let's talk about those 90-degree temps because we're back in them today.
Yep, and that's the story. You know, and if you're heading to Bill's training camp here shortly, we'll have temperatures already in the 80s. Lots of sunshine out there. But the difference today, there is a little bit of a breeze too. So it's in the 90s, but we do have a southwest breeze, 10 to 20 miles per hour. So that's going to help out a little bit for the forecast at St. John Fisher. Now, it's another hot day. Like we just said, we've had 6 days in the 90s so far. The most, 32 days back in 1952.
32?
32 days in the 90s. Yep. We had a summer within the last 10 years that had more than 20 also.
Really?
Yeah, it was maybe back in 16, 17. I'll look that up for you. But a heat advisory, of course, you get this kind of heat, you start talking about the influence of atmospheric moisture content and that temperature, and that's the heat index. That's an apparent temperature or how you feel.
I mean, yeah, had you gotten here on time, you would have noticed that Steph and I, we talk a lot about atmospheric moisture content.
Well, is this where the conversation circles?
Yeah.
When I leave the studio?
Yeah. It's typically right where we go.
Something's telling me that you guys don't talk about atmospheric moisture content. Okay. Not even a little?
Nope.
Okay.
No, we say humidity.
Yeah.
Oh, it's humid.
Yeah.
It's going to be humid. Do you like the humidity? I ask her, and she says no. And that's about the extent of the conversation.
Pretty much.
It's humid, but the air in here feels nice. We've got some decent air conditioning. Hey, this is going to cool us off a little bit. There's a cold front back to the west, and that's going to give us a chance for a few showers, maybe a few claps of thunder heading into Friday. So there it is on the Futurecast. We stay dry. Small chance around midnight tonight that we get a shower, but a better chance on Arc Rochester tomorrow morning. Join us then. We'll be tracking some of these passing on through the area. I don't see it as a huge deal. Don't see any widespread severe threat there, but there could be a feisty storm or two. We'll see about that. 75 southwest at 11, and the number again that you feel is that dew point at 66 degrees. That's going to be close to 70 this afternoon. 93 for your high temperature. I think that gives us the second highest day of the summer. We'll only drop back to the mid-70s overnight, so keep the AC cranking with that tropical air and the 7-day forecast. May have one more day of 90 next week, early next week for Monday. We'll see about that. Some scattered thunder on Sunday. And there's that cold front. Middle of the week next week, we're going to get some natural air conditioning and temperatures back in the 70s by the middle of next week.
I think we should do a live rain report tomorrow on Arc Rochester.
Live rain report.
I think we go out to the garden.
And tell people that rain is wet.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And we check on the plants as it's raining. One, it smells great when it rains.
It does. It does.
It does.
Yeah.
Two, we can show people the garden.
Yeah.
You know, check on some of the what you got growing out there.
Yep.
They're blooming.
Do you have your galoshes?
We don't have any cover. I mean, do I get an umbrella or do I have?
Sure.
I do? Okay.
Nice
I've got a
Rochester.
Wham umbrella, a Wham rain jacket.
Do we have Arc umbrellas yet?
Yeah. No, it's not Arc.
I don't think I'd ever want an Arc and an umbrella, right?
No. A place for all the water to settle.
Well, Arc, you know. Zzz.
Oh, you're going
not
that
this
Arc.
Arc.
I was
Yeah.
going the shape Arc.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
Yeah, no, we were both thinking the same thing. Ashley says, wrap it up. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more to come right here on Arc Rochester.
We're back on the other side of the break.
on Arc Rochester this Thursday morning. Right now, we want to take you behind this story as the man who murdered 4 University of Idaho students in 2022 was sentenced yesterday to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Brian Coberger pleaded guilty earlier this month to 4 counts of murder and a burglary count in a plea deal that removed the possibility of the death penalty.
CNN's Cheryl Hubbard has more on the story.
I sentenced the defendant to a fixed term of life imprisonment without the possibility of parole.
Brian Coberger sat emotionless as the judge read his sentence. The 30-year-old former PhD student of criminology sentenced to life without parole for murdering 4 University of Idaho students in an off-campus home in November 2022.
No parent should ever have to bury their child. This is the greatest tragedy that can be inflicted upon a person.
Victim impact statements covered a range of emotions, from forgiveness,
Brian, I'm here today to tell you I have forgiven you,
to remorse.
Why me? Why did I get to live and not them?
To unadulterated anger.
The truth is, you're as dumb as they come.
Speaking directly to Coberger, the sister of Kelley Concalves called him stupid, clumsy, and weak.
If you hadn't attacked them in their sleep, in the middle of the night, like a pedophile, Kelley would have kicked your ass.
Starting Tuesday night, crowds camped outside Idaho's Ada County Courthouse for the chance to attend Coberger's sentencing hearing, gathering around a shared grief.
I feel like it's important to be here for the families of the victims.
Coberger was given an opportunity to address the court, but only said 3 words.
I respectfully decline.
One prosecutor says he hopes the community can now heal.
We have finality and conclusion, not just for the families, but for everyone who suffered because of this.
I'm Cheryl Hubbard reporting.
Now for more on the sentencing, we are joined now by Eugene Welch, a partner from Tully Rinkney PLLC. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome.
So I just want to start off with how we kind of got to this point. This has been a case, obviously, we're going back to November 2022, having to actually find the suspect and then get to this point. It was first-degree murder charges that he was facing before ultimately pleading guilty. What sort of burden of proof has to come out in that case?
Well, the prosecution would have had to have proved beyond a reasonable doubt, excluding all other theories of innocence, they would have had to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Coberger committed the murders. If you've been following the case, I have been doing that. They never found a murder weapon. They don't know the motive, which suggests to me that they don't have any admissions from the defendant. And so the case was not necessarily a guaranteed win. And so there was a risk that the guy could be found not guilty and walk scot-free if they actually went to trial. But the big thing here is if he went to trial and was convicted under Idaho law, he could be executed. They have capital punishment in Idaho, and the prosecution made an offer, and he accepted it, that he would plead guilty to life imprisonment without parole so that he wouldn't be executed for the capital crime that he committed.
Eugene, do you think that's why the prosecution made that plea offer to Coberger, because they knew they didn't have enough to put him away in trial?
Well, it certainly struck me that way when they couldn't find the murder weapon, and it took them a while to even identify the perpetrator of the crime. There was a lot of good police work there with tracking cell phones and surveillance videos and DNA evidence that they had to obtain by tracking the DNA on the sheath for the knife and the blood, and then connecting it to his home in Pennsylvania. So there is that. But there's the other part of this whole thing, and that is a trial is excruciatingly painful for the victims and their family. And in this case, the victims are deceased, but their families are very much alive, and they're going to miss those people. And to put them through that would be excruciatingly painful. And this guy is now off the street for the rest of his life and cannot kill anybody else. And that may be another reason why the prosecution chose not to put these families through that.
Some of those
some of the
families, though, some of those families, sorry to cut you off, were very upset that this deal was even laid out on the table.
Yep, I saw that, and you're right, and they're right. But there are 4 different families, and the emotions involved in a murder trial where your family has been victimized like that are just awful. And I have urged clients on occasion to put a matter behind them and settle the case without having to go through the drama of listening to the evidence. I mean, you just think about that poor girl who woke up and there's Coberger walking through her room wearing a mask, and now she's terrified to sleep anywhere without somebody else in the room that she can trust. And she relive all of those things. So yeah, there are 4 families with 4 different points of view, but that prosecutor had to make some decisions, and he made a decision to give this guy life without parole, plus 10 more years for the burglary, and not risk getting a not guilty verdict, because they have to prove reasonable doubt that the guy that committed this crime. And you know, if I was a parent, I would want the maximum justice. But I understand that prosecutor's reasoning why you don't take a risk if you can wrap it up with a guilty plea and an agreement. There's no appeals, and he's going to serve life without parole in an Idaho prison.
I think another element to this is that the motive isn't known.
Yeah.
And I know prosecutors are saying that it likely won't be known. Why wasn't this something that had to come out from Brian Coberger?
Well, it was something that has to come out from Brian Coberger. And as the judge said yesterday in the sentencing, we're not going to give him one more stage for him to be the lead actor. He's pleaded guilty, and he's not going to testify at a trial. And so no more focus on Brian Coberger. He is not the story here. Those victims are the story. And so without the trial, the motive would never come out. And we don't even know the motive would come out at trial, because he doesn't have to testify at his own trial. He can remain silent like he did yesterday at the sentencing. I think one of the people in the audience yelled out, "You're a coward." And a lot of people believe that. If he's afraid to say what's on his mind, then we're never going to know the motive. This much we know. The guy was studying criminology in college at a university in Washington. He studied under the foremost expert in serial killings, and he had this fascination with serial killers. And a lot of this stuff will come out now. The police reports will be released. But that doesn't mean there was a motive for him to kill. He did not testify, did not have to testify, and there is no way of knowing what the motive was if he didn't give any admissions, and it sounds like he did not give them any admissions.
But a conviction and life imprisonment is what he did get on his end. Thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it. Eugene Welch, appreciate the insight, my friend.
Okay, you take care.
You too.
Hey, stick around. We've got much more to come on ARC Rochester, including when we come back. We're once again checking back in with Chris Lopez.
Hey, and don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. ARC Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back on the other side of the break.
2022, and this summer, the Genesee Country Village and Museum has been bustling with cool events.
Yeah, earlier this morning, Chris Lopez previewed their Taste of History event. He learned about their 19th century baseball program as well. We're going live to him now, where we're taking a closer look at their Voices and Votes project. Mr. Lopez, take it away.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yes, so this is the final weekend for that. It's been running since June. Incredibly important. You guys were selected. I'm here with Becky Whaley, President and CEO here at the GCVM. You guys, it's pretty cool, though. You guys were selected as one of 12 to be able to display this.
We were. This is an exhibit it's a Smithsonian traveling exhibit. It's based on one that's at the American Museum, or the Museum of American History in Washington, D.C. It's traveling throughout New York State for 2 years, and yes, we are the one of 12 sites and the only one in this area.
And take me around a little bit. This is pretty much what people are going to see when they come in here. This is the gallery that you guys have.
Yep, this is our Whaley Gallery. This exhibit spans the whole 249 years of democracy that we've had in the United States. So it starts out here, talking about the Declaration of Independence, goes around and talks about the Constitution, and then also comes into the modern times, and who gets to vote, what has the history of that been. It also has a lot of interesting interactive, so you can come in and do this, and it says, it asks you questions about the Constitution and says, did this wind up in the Constitution? And you have to decide, move it over, did it or did it not?
Essentially a test of knowledge after you've ran through the entire thing. Let's see how much you took in.
Exactly. And there are lots of artifacts as well. So here are some more modern, some campaign pins, bumper stickers from the Bush-Cheney campaign. And then each of the locations also adds in their own feel to it. So we added in the Whig ball that we have from the Whig Party. It makes an appearance in every Independence Day parade that we have. We included that. We included an exhibit about Mary Gray Peck, who is associated with the Jones farmhouse where you were this morning. Her grandparents lived there. She was a fierce advocate for suffrage, and so we told her story a little bit too. So kind of connecting it back to everything that we have here. And then one of the other things that was added in as part of the New York State exhibit, which is what this one is talking about Haudenosaunee, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, their governance, and making sure that that's part of the discussion about what democracy looked like in New York State throughout the past 249 years, and making sure that people are understanding that it has taken different forms and different groups had different ways of expressing it.
And what's turnout been like? This has been going on essentially for a little bit over a month.
Yeah, it's been great. We've seen school groups come to visit. Joe Morelli, our congressman, came a few weeks ago to visit and to see it. So it's really been great. It'll be here through Sunday. And then after this, it moves to Buffalo. So
and then
you can also see it there.
Future events. You guys have a lot going on during the summer. We just previewed that. Then you guys have more and more and more. I've already been here 4 or 5 times already to preview some of those events, but you guys have much more than what I've showed.
We do. So August, we have kids free days on Thursday. So every Thursday, kids 12 and under are admitted free. So you can come, and we have different themes each day. Michelle is going to make ice cream that's going to be available for sample. She said yesterday one of them might be cucumber. Okay. I don't know. We'll have to see how that tastes. Our Fiddle and Folk Festival is the 3rd weekend in August, and our Hop Harvest Festival is Saturday the 30th. And then we move into fall events after that.
Absolutely ridiculous schedule, great pace. If people want to check out the events, where can they go?
They can go to our website. It's GCV, like GeneseeCountryVillage.org, or follow us on social media. That's where all of the information is shared as well.
Okay, well, thank you so much for hosting us, letting us in the kitchen, letting us on the baseball field, letting us here inside the gallery. We will have all of these clips up on Fox Rochester as well as 13 WEM, and you can find out more information on those 2 websites. Guys, I'm going to send it back to you in studio.
All right, good morning, Mr. Lopez, filled with lots of information. Absolutely.
Thank you, Chris. Stick around. When we come back, we're taking a look at some of the stories that have people talking this morning.
Our Rochester is back after this. All right, it's time to take a look at what is trending, starting with some new emojis coming to a phone near you soon.
Very exciting. 9 new symbols have officially been selected by the Unicode Consortium. They will be available for iOS 26, which is expected to be released in mid-September.
Yeah, the new emojis include a trombone, an orca, a treasure to say it?
A treasure chest?
Thank you. Couldn't do it. A ballet dancer.
An apple core.
Mm-hmm.
A fight cloud.
What is a fight cloud?
Is that like a? It looks like
it's
a brain.
like a little. Okay, it looks like they're fighting.
Yeah.
Okay. A hairy creature. No, it's not Mark McLean. He's bald. Sorry, McLean.
And a distorted face and landslide. So is that? He said avalanche, but it's a landslide.
Landslide. Similar.
Yeah. All right.
Landslide brought me
I
down.
wonder why these were chosen. Oh! Somebody do a slow-mo replay.
Oh, my goodness.
This time I actually saw it coming.
Do we think emojis are getting out of hand? Yes, I do. Soon we're not going to need words. It's like we're taking a step back. The language is not evolving. We're going back to hieroglyphs.
It's interesting because I feel like I understand how people feel that we're becoming more emotionally detached, because I'm going to text LOL and I'm not laughing out loud or like emoting at all. I'm just like funny. And then I go on about my day, you know? So I appreciate emojis because sometimes they add to the conversation to really put emphasis on something, like disgusting, and you use the throw up emoji.
Or you could talk to the person on the phone.
You could do this. I don't know. I feel like I have a social meter, and sometimes I don't have the energy to be on the phone.
Me either, so I just don't answer.
Well, you gotta text people and let them know, hey, I'm okay. Like, you know.
They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. If I show up, chances are I'm okay. If I'm not here, call somebody.
Okay.
Call somebody. All right, we're moving along to a snack brand that's bringing a new taste to store shelves that may or may not be tempting.
All right, Dutch chip brand Rewind is releasing 9-volt battery-flavored corn chips.
The brand announced this new flavor on social media, saying the idea was inspired by childhood nostalgia.
Wouldn't it be like you might be worried you're deficient in iron or something?
I don't know.
Well, they specifically mentioned the tempting thrill of touching your tongue to the end of a battery. Who did this?
I tried. Have you never done this with the 9-volt? I tried to get my nephew to do that this weekend.
Why?
And he could not, offered money, would not do it.
Smart kid.
Yeah, but like, I did it. McLean, you had to have done that as a child, right?
That's how I test my fire alarm.
That's how he tests his smoke
Are you
detector.
serious?
Yeah, according to the head chef, the flavorist on this, about this new chip, the experience was unusual but quite fun.
Okay. He revealed that the chips give a tingling effect on the tongue and has a metallic tang. It would concern you that you're deficient in something.
Why would you want that, though? Why do you want your mouth to have a metallic tang? Of course, as a disclaimer, there is no actual battery components in the chips, no battery acid, don't worry. It's not recommended to lick or ingest real batteries. Holy smokes, we have to tell people this.
Now, unfortunately, right now, the chip is...
But if you've never done the battery test.
No, it's never... No one's ever told me about this.
Mark, can you get us a 9-volt? Yeah. Mark's going to get us a 9-volt.
They told us not to... Okay. I know the chip is only being sold to those in the Netherlands, but producer Ashley has reached out to the brand to see if we could get our hands on a bag.
So, am I expecting a receipt soon?
Maybe. I'm in contact. I have made contact.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Shipping is going to be twice the cost of the chips. Yeah.
It's like I'm tasting it right. Ugh.
What about that fiber Coca-Cola that I sent you? Is that on its way?
Sure.
Who cares? Moving on, and speaking of producer Ashley having things for us this morning, we're going to be trying a product that we talked about earlier this month.
I'm very excited. So about 2 weeks ago, the restaurant chain Panera, you might be familiar, announced a special collab with beauty brand Holler and Glow. They released 2 lip balms. Inspired by Panera's popular mac and cheese and bread bowls. Now, I didn't get my mac and cheese in a bread bowl the last time. I didn't know this was an option.
You got some?
I think I might hurl.
You have to do the rest of the broadcast with that on your tongue.
We literally gave a disclaimer.
Are you going to try it?
No.
You won't try it?
Not on the television. We told people not to try it.
I know, we did tell people not to do it. Maybe for social media. I don't know.
Oh, gosh.
This was like the... Will you do it?
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Every time I try new things. Moonshine. That was a marker in my life.
You'd never had moonshine?
Never.
So I don't know if you guys want to get a close-up on Cam 2 here.
Oh, no, don't scroll past all of that.
No.
Well, oh, it does. Okay.
I imagine this one is supposed to be
There's a scooper.
the macaroni.
Okay.
But it definitely smells like crayon.
It says on the cap what they are. Like, do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that one's macaroni. And this one is get that bread.
Smack. It says smack my day.
They don't smell like anything at all.
That smells like crayon. Does it not smell like crayon?
A little, I will say.
Put on those little lips of yours and try them out.
Do you want this one?
I don't really want either. I'll scoop a little for myself.
Okay, I haven't put it on.
It comes with a spoon. Do you want a scoop?
Maybe that would be best, yeah.
This is so weird.
Which one are you trying right now?
We're trying
this
the
is a lot.
cheese.
Ah. Okay, let's
Just
see this.
put it on. What is it? Chapstick?
Are we supposed to taste it?
It doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah.
Tastes like nothing.
The consistency is mac and cheese.
Okay, now, bread. Steph, I'm gonna give you a whole loaf.
Okay. It's got a red tint to it.
That's way too much.
We're gonna have to wrap this up.
I don't taste anything. Maybe I'm not putting on enough.
Yeah, we need something to clean this up. Yeah, listen, it was a kitschy little, I don't know where the lid
have
is.
the top.
Oh, okay. Idea, and we'll keep it on the shelf, and
Regret.
yeah, not the best product ever. Stick around, we've got a lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester as we continue into the 9 o'clock hour.
We're back after this.
Yep.
At 9:03.
He's dancing because of the battery.
Yes, still.
Sorry, Steph.
No worries. Yeah, it's still there as evidence. Thanks so much for joining us here on Arc Rochester. I'm Stephannie Joseph.
I'm Dan Schrack. That is meteorologist Mark McLean, back for another round of weather trivia and talk about those tropical conditions we're going to experience today.
Yeah.
Where do we want to start?
In someone's pool.
Yeah. Sign me up.
You're invited.
We're looking for the Arc Rochester team.
We could
shoot a remote live.
We should do a live pool party at someone's house.
That would be great.
If you have an in-ground pool, in-ground only.
Sorry.
And it's got to be surrounded by Cambridge paving stones with Armor Tech.
Look at you.
'Cause they always look like new. We would really appreciate
That was
that.
good.
Yeah.
What else can we advertise while we're here?
Cuervo.
Yes. Today is National Tequila Day.
It's National Tequila
Yeah.
Day.
So we
is.
could have some Cuervo out there.
I feel like we've had some in here before.
This morning.
Previously, like a couple shows ago. A couple shows ago.
Is that in your office in the back?
No.
Yeah.
They took that out 9 years ago.
Yeah, listen. Why do you have that lock on that lower right-hand drawer?
Should have all three of them locked.
Yeah.
But let's lock down the weather trivia. All right, so let's take a look at this. What are we talking about? Heat? I think it's heat, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Brockport heat. Okay, so the trivia for today was one of the following temps is the hottest temperature ever recorded in Brockport, New York. How hot did it get? And was it 98, 101, 104, or 107?
We've got
original guess
wow!
was C.
Look at
Okay.
this.
Yes, that was my original guess.
Everybody
What
is
was
on
C,
this.
104?
Oh, no, and then
Yeah.
the second page is the B team. Okay, what do you say?
I was gonna go 104.
104?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
That's a pretty lofty number for this area, right?
It is, but I mean,
104?
yeah.
Come on.
My garage thermometer got up to 99.9 one time.
Really?
Wow.
Yep, didn't see the triple digit. Maybe 99.9 was because I don't think there was room for the third digit.
Maybe not.
I don't know. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
You guys nailed it. Yeah, it was 104 degrees in Brockport on July 5th, 1911. How about that?
Wow.
That's a scorcher. Mm-hmm. And no AC for you on that day. This guy doesn't care. What's it? This is one of the best ones ever.
Okay,
Look at that
listen. The
Frank.
dog is cute, but look at the pizza.
Frank,
know.
look at go close to that screen, Dan. Go ahead. Look close. What's hanging out of the dog's mouth?
His tongue.
You know why?
Because he sees that pizza. Look,
Yeah,
I mean,
Frank.
That's all of
that
us today.
pizza's got,
Yeah.
listen, if I were them, I would have left it in the brick oven
Yeah.
for, I don't know, 45, 50 seconds more.
Oh, okay.
We need a little more
Yes.
browning on that.
Seconds,
Give me a
I-
little bit more char on
Yeah.
that crust.
Yep.
And I want that cheese to be super bubbly and
Yeah.
have a couple of brown spots.
I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of the cup and char for the pepperoni. Yep, but
So hungry.
it's a hot pause today. Yeah, I know that doesn't help, right? I think we had food truck at the end of this hour.
Yeah.
Yes,
That'd
we
be
do.
fun.
We have a food truck.
Surprise.
That'll be fun. Tomorrow, some wet pause, especially for the morning. Saturday looks good. Sunday could be a few more wet pause out there, but your weekend is not going to be a washout. I just want to stress that, even though there is that chance on Sunday. Right now, it's just kind of a haze out there, much like in here. Upper 70s, southwest at 14 with that breeze. Feels like it's 79, and the heat index today. Check this out. Caution. 98 degrees. That's what the combination of relative humidity and air temperature is going to make it feel like late this afternoon. At Bill's training camp, if you're heading out, you can see the temps in the 80s, some sunshine out there. It's going to be humid. Take the sunscreen and stay hydrated. You're going to have to stay hydrated in this kind of weather. But satellite radar has a cold front back to the west, some showers and thunder out ahead of that cold front. And likely this is going to be into Friday morning. So plan on mainly dry weather through at least midnight tonight. And then there's that chance tomorrow morning. We'll be here on Arc Rochester to talk about it. Could we see a briefly strong storm? Sure. I mean, do we expect widespread severe weather? Probably not with that setup right there. But Dan, you want to take it?
Yeah.
Yes, for the Dan Schrack Invitational coming up to a golf course near you very soon. We're just waiting to find out what golf course will have us. I would like Oak Hill, if possible, just because it sounds fancy.
Yeah.
And the PGA was there just last year or the year before. I don't remember.
But you'll settle out of court for putt-putt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
Okay.
If you have a putt-putt golf course or 18 holes or 9 holes, let us know. We would like to set up a golf tournament.
Yeah.
We are going to invite the worst golfers around.
It'll be entertaining.
It will. It will. And there will be prizes.
Yep.
I don't know what the prizes will be. We'll have to get some sponsorship.
For the worst golfer
Putter.
that there's ever
Yeah.
been.
Yeah.
See, this is fun. I mean, that could be fun.
I agree.
Yeah.
70,
I agree.
75 tonight, a tropical night. Could be a passing shower late tonight. The breeze turning to the northwest tomorrow, and that's going to cool it off. And mid-80s. Look at that for the weekend. Not too bad. Scattered showers and thunder
It looks
Sunday.
nice. It does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you folks at home can hear, but Mario, what are you humming over there?
I was listening to a Tyler, the Creator song.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
He. I don't think you. Did you realize you were humming?
No, I'm trying to get through the day.
Period.
Trying to get through the
He's
show.
trying to fight
What
through my
he's try-
forecast.
I know. I
Yeah.
know. Poor guy's sitting over there at the
93.
teleprompter, and I look at Steph and I'm like, is he humming?
I'm giving my forecast, and I'm wondering what you guys are laughing at. I'm like, this part of the
Yeah, I
forecast
was
is not
over
very
there.
funny at all. Like,
Right.
what's wrong with me?
I
Pressure.
hope the mics picked it up because that would be very enjoyable for the people at home.
We'll have to track that back and see.
Yeah, we absolutely will. Back to that forecast,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
93 is where temps are expected to top out today.
Yeah, I think 94 was the high for the summer.
Ooh.
So, this could end up being the second warmest day of the year. But we've had 90 even into October.
Yep.
And so it's not over by any stretch, even though we cool off end of next week, get back into the 70s.
It's a little break.
Yeah, a little pause in the action. I think we'll be right back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Do we have a pool, Steph, where we can go swim?
No, I was going to try maybe the beach.
Oh, that'd be a good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna go
Hamlin
today?
Beach is one of our
Well,
favorites.
not today.
Not
Yeah.
today.
Maybe this weekend.
Today's the day to go,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that southwest
stuff
breeze.
to
That
do.
water temp, where is it? Do you have any idea?
The deep water, actually, so it turns over. When you get a southwest wind, it pushes the warm water on the top of the lake out into the middle of the lake, so colder water upwells from the bottom of the lake to replace it. So we went from 74 to 50. He's laughing at me. He doesn't want
No,
a science
I'm not
lesson.
laughing at you.
He doesn't want a science
Producer
lesson.
Ashley just said something in my ear that I'm not allowed to repeat on television.
Boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boy, but the bottom water. Okay. I have a feeling that they're laughing at me. The bottom water was near 50, and that came up to the water intake in Greece, so that's why that water temperature at the bottom of the screen when we have the ticker scrolling on Good Day Rochester, it said 50 today, and it said 74 yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Big variation there.
Yeah, lots of variation, and the lake can turn over too at times, where cold water upwells from the bottom, and it's not uncommon for the lake to go from the 70s. We can even get temperatures in the 30s.
What?
Yeah, and the water will be crystal clear when that happens towards the beach areas. You start to see stuff on the bottom of the lake.
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
The water's so clear that comes up. It's not turbid.
Well, listen, on a 93-degree day, that's kind of what you're looking for.
I was in it in the 50s about a month ago or so, and it felt like pins and needles in the back of the calf.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, you don't have a very high pain threshold.
Oh. Well, you guys hit me. I should know.
9/11, stick around. A lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back. We are looking ahead to an upcoming outdoor concert event featuring local gospel groups and choirs.
Take us with you. You can watch us on the go wherever you are by streaming us live on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and, of course, foxrochester.com. We're back after this.
8:15 this Thursday morning. Hey, happening this weekend, get ready to move your feet and raise your spirits when the Rochester Public Market hosts the 11th Gospel Jubilee.
The free outdoor concert is celebrating the rich culture and spiritual heritage of gospel music. For more, we are joined now by organizers Jason Monroe and Walida Monroe-Sims. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
So the 11th one, that's a lot. How do you feel going into this year?
We're excited.
Yeah.
It's a blessing to actually each year to be able to bring the Gospel Jubilee to the City of Rochester at the City of Rochester Public Market. So each year it grows and we're more excited than ever.
Yeah. Let me ask, when you guys started 11 years ago now, did you ever imagine that it would be something that would gain so much momentum and traction and would become as big of an event as it has?
No.
No? Did you think it was like a one and done?
I really thought that the first year we didn't have really Facebook like that or radio. So our first year was word of mouth, and we were surprised to have like 700 people show up.
So you had 700 people the first year?
The first year.
That is amazing.
Yes.
And is that when you said, this is going to happen again?
Yeah.
I bet. That's incredible.
So what can people expect if they go to the Jubilee?
Well, this year we have some great gospel singers locally, Lewis Banks, and then we have the D9 Choir. I'm performing, Jason Monroe, Resilient Praise. Some members of the Martin Luther King Community Choir, Antioch Baptist Church Choir. But then we're going to have food vendors and then some health and wellness vendors. MVP is one of our sponsors this year.
Nice.
And then also Vertus High School is one of our sponsors. So we'll have some youth out there as well.
That's very good. It's good to see that it's a community event. It's not just, it's not just the gospel music, but you're incorporating a bunch of different things in their resources for community members.
Absolutely.
Which is really incredible. And that you've got the youth.
Yeah.
The kids at Vertus, good kids over there.
Yes.
Good kids over there. Why that high school?
Well, I know the principal, Levi Bennett, and he actually wanted to partner with us just to support us and to push us, and I'm really grateful for that.
Right. And we also have some youth groups performing too.
Really?
Oh, yeah. We have, they call them Merge. They're with the Holy Trinity Baptist Church, and then we have the Miracle Valley Youth Praise Team. They're going to perform as well.
For the two of you, what is the favorite part every year? I have to imagine maybe for you a little bit getting up and performing, but what is your favorite part of the event?
Actually, just to see the community come out. So doing all the work behind the scenes and then actually see it happen. That's very rewarding. And I just thank God each year that we're able to do it and to collaborate with other community agencies that have the same common goal to bring inspiration to the center of the city. And we just look forward to working with some of the same people and then bringing in new people.
Yeah, that's what I feel too.
Yeah.
I second that. You did say during the commercial break, she's the talker.
She's the talker,
She's the talker.
Well, as for this year, is there anything specifically that you're looking forward to?
We're just looking to bring the community together. So much going on, and we know that gospel music brings inspiration, and it brings healing, and it empowers us and revives us. So we hope that people will just come together, love on each other, chat with each other, and just enjoy a good time.
Yep.
The power of music, it really is one of the most incredible forms
It
of
is
art.
a universal language.
Yes.
It absolutely
brings
is.
inspiration, particularly in July with the Black Mental Health Awareness Month, is another thing that I hold dear because we really work to promote mental health wellness in our communities and to bring in agencies that can share their resources in that space and other spaces. Because a lot of times people just don't know. We talk about it, but to actually have agencies aboard that people can get tangible resources, reliable resources, and walk away with something. And uplift and glorify God all at the same time.
And enjoy themselves.
And enjoy themselves.
Absolutely. One more time for somebody sitting at home. When, where do we need tickets?
It's a
No
free
tickets.
event.
It's a free event. Don't forget your chair.
Bring a chair.
Bring a
to the
chair.
City of
Bring your
Rochester
chair,
Public
bring
Market.
your family, bring your friends.
Yep. Sunday, July 27th, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Yes.
Love it.
Definitely.
Thank you both so much for
Thank
coming
you
in.
for
We
having
really
us.
appreciate it. And we'll post all this information and much more on our website, foxrochester.com, after the show this morning.
Stick around. We've got much more to come here on Arc Rochester, including when we come back, we're heading into the kitchen this Thursday morning.
Thank goodness. I'm starving.
Me too.
Starving. We're back on the other side of the break.
.22, it's time for Spatchcock Funk, and this morning they're showing us how to make what they call an affordable app. Take a look.
You don't need to go broke to break out an elegant appetizer. And these crab canopies are fantastic. Whether you're wearing a hoodie, pajamas, or an evening gown, they satisfy every need you got, if you know what I'm saying. Now, the base of this thing is an English muffin. Now, this is actually a muffin. English muffins are really crumpets. They're spongy bread, they're thin, and they're perfect for what we're gonna do. So one thing you should have in your kitchen are kitchen shears. These are perfect as a tool to do anything, cutting up herbs, cutting up pizza, and we're gonna cut up our English muffins into quarters. Now, this dish will satisfy even the pickiest of eaters. My sister, now she's pretty particular and she's pretty fussy. Doesn't like any seafood, but she loves these. They're also easy to throw in the freezer, and we'll tell you about that. But let's put the ingredients in here first. We've got 1 stick of softened butter. We've got 8 ounces of crab meat. Now, you can use these out of the cans. You can also use imitation crab meat if you want. Whatever is gonna work for your team and your budget and your kitchen. Now, we also have 8 ounces of cheese spread. This is cheddar cheese spread, sharp cheddar. You can use Old English, but this stuff works really well, and this gets a really nice little tang and zip into this thing. We've got 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. We've got a ½ teaspoon of garlic salt. Actually, my dad made this, so more family stuff in there. And a ½ teaspoon of seasoned salt, which is basically salt with some garlic powder, black pepper, white pepper, cayenne pepper. That's what seasoned salt is. We're also gonna put in about a ½ teaspoon of hot sauce. That won't make them spicy, but it'll bring out the other flavors. And then also to add some acid to the crab and all the good creaminess, we're gonna squeeze in the juice of 1 lemon wedge. And then just stir it all up. Now we mix things up. Just gonna take one of your little quarter of the English muffins and spread a nice, healthy scoop of it on there. And then we're gonna throw them in the oven, 375 for 10 to 12 minutes. When they come out of the oven, they are going to be fantastic, golden brown, crispy on the bottom. For us, we like some fresh parsley on top, just because it looks cool. And remember, when you're making these, put some in your freezer. They're great to pull out last minute. Let's say your husband comes home, your buddies come in, you weren't expecting them, something quick in the oven. From the spatchcock family to your family, crab canopies, any good night.
Thanks so much for sticking with us this morning here on ARC Rochester. This is one of those mornings where I wish we had smell-o-vision so you at home could smell what we're smelling. As part of Employee Appreciation Week here at 13 Wham, the food truck has arrived, and this morning we've got Terry's Tips and Beef.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good time. We're joined now by Terrence over here, and also Devontae, and Egeria is also in there cooking up something good. Guys, it smells amazing out here. Let's just cut to the chase.
Yeah, Terry, let's start with you. I want to know, how long has Terry's Tips been up and running?
We have been running since 2021. After COVID, we got started, and we've been doing well. A lot of catering. The business is really growing. We go to the public market and do the food truck rodeos and a lot of different events. And we just want to thank Rochester for giving us the opportunity and Channel 13 for trusting us to cook for them today. anybody in Rochester that want to come and, not today, but come and give us their business. We would love it. We're trying to grow it. We're trying to open up a building. So please help us out. Check us out. We got food going right now. Anytime you guys see us out, we'll love to have your business. Thanks.
Come up to the truck.
Yeah, how did this all start? Is there any like family recipes involved?
Well, we got some down-home family recipes. Chicago rib tips is one of our favorites. Our ribs, down-home southern ribs. So you get a little bit of everything. We love the Midwest. We have the Italian beef sandwich. We usually do turkey tips. It's hard to get turkey right now. Turkey farms help me out. But we do a variety of everything. We have whole chicken wings. And today we're going to have chicken and ribs, collard greens, mac and cheese, baked beans.
Had me at chicken and ribs.
You have me at mac and cheese, my friend. You're talking about all this food. I'm wondering if we can sneak inside here quickly and just get a preview of what we can expect here on the lunch menu. What do we have here?
These are our rib tips. These are our staple, a Chicago thing that we do. We wanted Rochester to get a chance to see some of the things that we grew up eating, comfort foods, and that was rib tips out of Chicago.
It all looks amazing.
It does.
Thank you.
Look at that.
We also do dinners, chicken and ribs. We do those like comfort style food that you look at that.
Oh,
Collard
wow.
greens,
The entire
ribs,
plate.
sweet potatoes, baked
Steph,
beans.
you're missing the smell.
I'm right here.
I know.
It's coming
Steph
through.
is on the other side of the screen. She's considering herself the paying customer this morning, and is ready for you to pass anything right through here.
That is for sure.
Banana pudding, desserts. I'm just a whole foodie, so I just put everything out here that I like to eat.
And I imagine because it's a family business that you got going here, that there's a lot of love that goes into the product and to what you put out there and what you serve.
Definitely. And I like to experiment with comfort foods and do my thing. So the beauty of having my own little business, I could switch up and change. Every now and then I have sweet potato pie, peach cobbler, banana pudding, pound cake, all that type of stuff. So I like to experiment sometimes, but come check me out.
Yeah. But it's the experimenting. That's part of the love of it, and people can taste it. I'll let you pass that through if you'd like.
Oh my goodness. Am I allowed to try?
Yeah, well listen,
Really?
you've got to, right?
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, where do I start first? Let me see if I can multitask. I don't know how Chris Lopez does it.
Chopped up ribs over fries.
Okay.
And you get a little bread with it, and the
I'm
sauce
doing
is
terrible.
the thing.
Let me go ahead and
That's
I'll take
his
a fry.
homemade sauce that he makes from scratch.
How
It's a
long
good
does
sauce.
something like this take to put together? How long
So
do
we-
these ribs take
We
to
start
cook?
about 4 in the morning. So we start about 4 in the morning. He smokes everything on the grill.
4 in the morning?
Yes, we have a big monster grill, but he smokes everything on the grill. 4 in the morning.
That's incredible.
Ribs and chicken, and the tips. Sometimes we do our turkey tips, chicken tips.
And how frequently do you have people say, that's really good, I need to know the secret recipe to the sauce?
All the time.
I know.
They can't get that. They can't get that, Terry
Better,
says.
I'll have to kill you.
That's not a threat. Not a threat. I mean, Steph, what are the results like over there?
It's fantastic. I love the sauce, but also the meat itself is just super flavorful. I'm talking with my mouth full, but it's fantastic.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Cuts ribs.
just incredible.
And that char, you can taste the char.
You can taste the char.
Live barbecue is nothing oven based. It's just wood and slow cook.
We're running low on time. For somebody who wants to reach out and learn more, where can they get in touch with you guys?
Come to Terry's Tips and Beef on Instagram. We're on Instagram. My husband's on social media, Facebook, Terrence Terry. And you can reach out to us and DM us, and we can set something up if you want to do corporate events, weddings, birthday parties, graduation, any catering. And we pop up at some events. And you'll see us at the public market a lot.
Terrific. We love that. And of course, as always, we'll post all the information that you need to know on our website, foxrochester.com. Steph, what's the final takeaway?
Hey, don't go anywhere. This is really good. So you want to come back. We are live here on the 13 Wham YouTube page and, of course, foxrochester.com. We'll see you after this. Definitely want to try. Get a look at that. Well, Fairport is turning up the volume this weekend for the return of the Steel Rail Revival Music Festival. And whether you prefer rock or roots music, this event has something for you.
It certainly does. We've got this year's lineup with us for that festival. We've got organizer Steve Bartolotta, and in that lineup, members of the band Jenna and the Journeymen. We've got Jenna Michelle and Jeff Martin. Thank you all so much for waking up bright and early. We really appreciate it. Steve, let's start with you for somebody who's saying, wait, Steel Rail Revival, what is that? Remind us.
It's going to be a very fun day. Just keep that in your mind, because there are 11 different venues and there are over 80 different bands. or musical acts, and everybody sort of creates their own route that day. They can decide where they want to be, when they want to be, and hopefully everybody has a great experience, but a unique experience as well.
It really is incredible what you've got going on. 80 musicians.
Well, probably
more musicians, but 80 different groups.
I mean, some of the musicians who are playing would take exception to that. If there's only 80,
yeah.
The rest of you guys are just in the band now. But no, yes, we have full bands, we have duos like this, we have single performers, and it just depends on what you want to do that day. You know, it's supposed to be beautiful too.
How long does it take to book 80 different?
That is a good question for my daughter Kelsey, because she busts her butt doing that all year.
That's
you know,
incredible.
we get over 250 applications. We have to weed through them. And one of the things that we try and do, I think I've told you this before, Dan, is we try to bring emerging artists in too, because I just think there's so much opportunity for great musicians out there. And some of the festivals, you see the same groups. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'd like to see some new talent, like young guys like Jeff here. You know, cutting his teeth in the music industry.
Yeah.
I don't have any teeth left.
No, we do have a lot of young talent too, though, so we look forward to that. So.
Yeah, well, speaking of Jeff and Jenna, I want to get to you about how you sort of first found out about this and why you decided to get involved.
Well, we were just so excited. Jeff and Steve have known each other through the years, musicians to musicians. And we've had a great time getting involved. We got to play this year for our first time at the Steel Rail Concert Series as well. So we were very excited for the opportunity to support an event that celebrates local music and also such amazing causes.
Yeah.
Now, because there is such a diverse mix of genres, what specifically kind of music do the two of you perform?
Ooh, we like a little bit of everything. So we like a rocky, bluesy vibe. We do a little Carole King, a little Janis Joplin, Sheryl Crow. We kind of play a little bit of everything. We have a good time with it. This is my dad also. We're a father-daughter team, so we have a good time.
I was just about to ask how long have you been playing together, but I would assume forever.
Yeah. My entire existence.
Yeah. So if we're bad, it's her.
Well, let me ask, does that come with any particular challenges when you're playing with your father and you're playing with your daughter?
I would say that, I was probably a little rough on her the first year and a half because I wanted her to hear it from me instead of somebody else. But she's just come into her own, and now it's just, you take it, honey.
And I get a mentor, in addition to a bandmate. So it's been a really cool journey with them.
And what are you most looking forward to when it comes to this event?
I love that we get to perform, and then we get to be there. So we'll perform, and then we get to bop around and go check out some of the other acts playing. So I'm really excited about that, because sometimes gigging musicians, it's hard to get out and see all your friends out gigging too. So I'm looking forward to getting to play at Preservation and getting to bop around and check out some other music as well.
Yeah, for someone who wants to come and specifically see the two of you perform, when, where, what time are you on the stage?
Yes, we are Saturday. We're at Preservation Beer Company from 6 to 7:45-ish in there. Yep. So
and are there any other artists that you're particularly excited about seeing?
Ooh, there's a lot of great ones out there. I would say it's hard to pick. I know The Transport is playing on the main stage. They're phenomenal. That singer is crazy great. I'm excited for Junkyard Field Trip. There's so many great ones.
I wanted to mention too that the event extends into Sunday this year for the first time. And it's going to be up at the Fairport Brewery, and we're going to have 4 bands that day, but all the musicians who played the day before are invited, and the public's invited. And it's just going to be like a party, celebration, jam, and thank you guys for all the hard work. So I just wanted to mention that. Yeah. That's open for everyone, too.
Was that kind of the motivation behind the expanding that's happening this year?
I just wanted to, bring as much awareness to those 2 charities as I possibly can. That's why we started the summer concert series, and it just makes it a little bit more eventful. We've always done it on Sunday. This is the first year we did it on Saturday. So I said, well, geez, we can't stop doing it on Sunday, too.
For somebody who might have missed it, talk to us about the reasoning behind this and the organizations that benefit from this.
Well, the first 2 years we did it, we had different beneficiaries, and we thought, well, we'll just rotate it every year. And then the second year, Tracy and her team from the ARC were so helpful to just kind of support what we were doing, and they wanted their disabled adult program. They wanted participation, and yeah, you guys come on, we could use the volunteers and stuff. And after working with Tracy for that length of period of time, she's just an amazing, wonderful person, one of my best friends, love her dearly, and we just said, we got to do this for the ARC. And then Tracy, in her beneficence, said we should bring in another thing, and so Kelsey works for the Pirate Toy Fund. It's a very worthy cause. And I've got friends that are for there. I always do their carousel derby every year, so I had an involvement with them. So let's bring those guys in, and they're awesome too. So it's just, it makes it so much easier, Dan. And
absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, the Pirate Toy Fund is an organization that we know
very
well here at WAM. And when you say ARC, of course, you're talking about the ARC of Monroe, not ARC Rochester, different ARC. But really, truly, both great organizations that help countless individuals across the greater Rochester region. So it's really incredible. And if you're sitting at home thinking, why is this guy holding a guitar? Well, that's because they're going to be performing for us on the other side of the break. Before we head to break, what are we going to hear?
We're going to do some Carole King. We're going to feel the earth move today.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Very good. Very good.
Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we are getting that special in-studio performance from Jenna and the Journeymen.
We're back after this. Hey, we are back now, continuing to look ahead to the Steel Rail Revival Music Festival happening this Saturday in the village of Fairport.
And we are thrilled this morning to have Jenna and the Journeymen here with us. They're going to be performing at the festival, but this morning they're going to be playing for us live in studio. And just a reminder of the song we're going to hear.
Feel the earth move, Carole King.
Love it. Take it away.
I feel the earth move sky tumbling down. I feel the earth start trembling whenever you're around. Ooh, baby, when I see your face, mellow as the month of May, I know that I can stand it when you look at me that way. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel my heart start trembling whenever you're around. Ooh, baby, when I hear you and you tenderly call my name, I know that my emotions are something I just can't tame. I just got to have you, baby. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel my heart start trembling whenever you're around. Ooh, baby, when I see your face, mellow as the month of May, I know that I can stand it when you look at me that way. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I just lose control down to my very soul. I get all hot and cold all over, all over, all over, all over, all over. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, 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 tumbling down.
Time now for our final thoughts here on Arc Rochester, and we do get to hear another performance by Jenna and the Journeymen to play us out. What song do we expect to hear?
We're gonna sing Landslide.
Oh,
Yes.
great.
I mean, what?
What day is it?
What a full circle morning.
Right.
Because earlier today, we were talking about these new emojis, and there's a new emoji that's coming out, I guess, that's
Yeah.
called Landslide.
Yeah.
We had barbecue out there.
We did.
And we've got live music. What more can we ask for?
It's a great morning.
Sounds like a
I
great
know.
morning.
It really has been a great morning.
Yep.
Tomorrow, I don't know. We gotta check
It'll
what's
be
on the
fun.
books.
We've got a lot of good stuff tomorrow,
Well,
too.
we have to check. We got to tease.
Oh, well,
We got to
yeah,
check
you
what's
gotta
on the
join
books.
us.
So you got to make sure to wake up with us again tomorrow. Starting at 4:57 over on
13 Wham ABC.
Right.
And then
got
we've
it.
also got much more live local news coming up later with me and Mark for 13 Wham News at midday. We'll see you then. Take it away, guys.
Thank you. I took my love, I took it down. I climbed a mountain, then I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. That side brought me down. Ooh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tide? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Oh, I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder. Children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder. Children get older, and I'm getting older too. Yes, I'm getting older too. So take your love, take it down. If you climb a mountain, then you turn around. If you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, that thought brought me down.